Really?
Yeah.
Do you think we go to an American suburb and we'll see flags all around?
Yes. Yes.
My friends, what do you guys think? I don't know. In Texas, maybe, but maybe we'll be disappointed.
I don't know.
I would love to see American flags in America. Sarah,
Tell me.
we are one day closer
To what?
to visit beautiful America and to see 7 outdoor objects that only exist in the US.
What are those?
That's a great question. That's why we are going to react to this, Sarah. Say hello to our friends.
Hi guys.
My friends, thank you so much for all the support. We really appreciate that. That said, Sarah, ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
that's right. Link below. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond. And speaking of lost, I'm starting to lose my marbles being in quarantine so long.
Okay.
And being here for now, I think it's 8 days, I've been giving some thought to some of the things that I miss about the outside world. And, you know, I'm not just talking about sort of fast food joints that are different in both countries, but sort of just really random mundane objects. You know, like a wheelbarrow, for example. I'm not suggesting we don't have wheelbarrows in England. That's an example of a mundane object.
Sure.
And I want to talk about specifically 7 of those objects that I hadn't seen until I moved to America.
Okay.
Okay, I'm curious.
Still water towers. Still water towers. Well, let's see it.
Yep, I'm really longing for those water towers, steel water towers specifically, because we do have water towers in Britain, but they're concrete.
We have this here.
Yes.
Not exactly in this shape, but
yeah,
very
we
similar.
have.
And look really brutalist and like they were made in the 60s. In America, all across the country, they have these kind of water towers that are just, they're in the middle of nowhere usually, and they're made of steel, and on the facade of them, they have the name of the town, and it's usually something like Snakesville. And you never see anybody near them or in them. I don't know what they'd be doing in them, perhaps replenishing the water. I don't know how water towers work. I just know that America has a lot of them, and you see them when you're on the highway, motorway, just like our next entry.
But that thing, the still water towers, I actually associate that with farms and stuff like that in
Yes,
America.
because they need the water.
Yeah, they need the water. Maybe they do that for the summer when they have trouble getting water
Yes,
and there is
maybe.
water there.
Yeah.
Maybe pressure. But I don't even understand how they work, to be honest. Highway billboards. Oh, the ads, all the
yes,
commercials
yes.
they see. Okay.
Yes, highway-based billboards. Who would have thought? I certainly wouldn't have until I moved to the United States. And that's because we don't really have them in Britain. We do have them in city centres, but you're not going to find them on the side of the road, you know, because it's distracting, especially...
No, but this is a great point.
Yes.
We don't see a lot of ads.
We have a few.
Oh, but in America, they see lawyer ads and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
When it says something, you know, profound like Jesus has risen, you're going to take
okay.
notice of that.
Oh, religious ads are also big in America. No, that I never saw, I feel like.
Yeah, I know.
And something that Jesus loves you or something, no.
And, you know, crash into the car in front of you. And if you don't have insurance, then you are screwed. Ironically, a lot of the billboards are for insurance.
Insurance is boring, so we made saving easy.
So at least you know who to call. I joked a moment ago about the kinds of things you might see on American highway billboards, but the truth is anyone can really get an ad on those things. They often say advertise here if there's nothing on it. Okay. And unless you have A, no heart, and B, a death wish, you also wouldn't want to crash into the back of one of these.
Elf.
Classic.
Very American.
Oh, very American. So beautiful. I always, because of Simpsons, there was also a cartoon in Portugal with the name Magic Buzz or something.
Yeah.
That it was a typical yellow school buzz. And I always thought they are incredible.
Yellow.
But you know what? Buzzes in America, some are not yellow.
No?
No, it's just the school buzzes.
Ah, right.
Oh, you knew that? Eh?
They are a symbol
To-
to school.
Yeah, they are associated with schools, yes.
Yes.
But I thought all buses in America are yellow.
No.
Oh, no? Okay, it was me.
School buses. I didn't grow up here as a child, so of course I never got to ride one. Probably never will, unless I become a bus driver or a
Yes.
parent on some sort of school trip. Do they do that? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, growing up, I did see school buses, yellow school buses, in films like Superman and Forrest Gump. Those are just examples of films. But, you know, I didn't think they existed in real life. This was quite a revelation to me. They're everywhere. You know, it's not just in Indiana where...
Oh, okay,
See, say school bus.
okay, but here this is interesting. I thought school buses are a thing in America. But I actually thought that maybe certain states... I don't know, I have mixed feelings because at one point I thought again, all buses are yellow, but I also thought that maybe yellow buses are just popular in certain states, not in others.
Okay.
But I guess this
Understand.
is all across America, you know. No, if you are in Montana, they are also yellow.
Yes.
If you are in
okay.
Texas, they are yellow.
Okay, okay.
That does not change.
I lived. It's also in Chicago.
You know what? I wonder in, for example, places like Hawaii and Alaska.
Ah, yeah. Good point.
Are the buses yellow? Because maybe not.
It's everywhere. I mean, you do see these yellow school buses everywhere. And I recognize that the majority of my audience is American, and this is probably profoundly weird to hear somebody talk about how yellow school buses are very widespread in this country.
Lawrence also have Portuguese viewers.
Oh,
Have Portuguese viewers.
But I don't think they're used anywhere else in the world, or at least to my knowledge.
True.
They're certainly not used in Britain. I used to get to school by jogging. That's not true. I did take the bus, but it was one of those sort of stagecoach buses, double decker. So I got to sit on top, not at the back with the cool kids, you know, at the front actually. And but they weren't yellow. And as you can see, I like yellow. And wearing this in solidarity with the school children. I'm not. It's the first thing I found in my wardrobe. I'd be lying if I said that yellow school buses were the only outdoor object that I learned through the films. That also applies to our next entry.
Ah, America, land of the free and also amazing food and amazing people. My friends, look, real talk, I'm coming to America this year. I cannot wait. This is taking so long, but guess what? You can follow me here. Andrea, why is that important? I may post updates about my trip to the US, and also there is a lot of videos that get blocked on YouTube. They may go here. Twitch, maybe not, okay. But I may stream there one day, who knows. But Facebook, Instagram, X, follow me in all of those links below on the description. See you there, my friend. And let's continue with this. White picket fences.
Yes.
No, this is a classic. This is a classic.
White picket fences, the like of which you see in the film American Beauty and other such suburban-based films. It reminds me of American suburbia now.
So
They
beautiful.
are pretty. Yeah.
They are pretty. But for example, in Midwest, they don't use those.
Okay.
They use the metal ones. Quite ugly, if I'm going to be honest.
Now that I've lived here long enough, but for the longest time, you know, it was just part of the sort of movie set for me to make something look very pristine and idyllic and all of that.
Yeah.
You'll occasionally see white picket fences here in different parts of Chicago. They're kind of rare, I suppose, but you do tend to...
Wait, but Chicago is Midwest.
Why they have the metal ones when you...
More practical.
Okay.
More practical. And they...
Why not choose the pretty one?
The pretty ones, because they may be... I bet those are expensive.
Okay.
They look fancy, yeah.
Okay.
see them at houses of families who've really taken care of their garden, okay? And in Britain, we don't have these kind of fences. A lot of our
that's
gardens are
why.
sort of framed off by brick walls or sometimes just shrubs and bushes and things. That's not a euphemism. You'll also see in the US mesh fences around gardens as well. They're kind of low down, you know, they're just high enough that dogs can jump over them, but never...
See, this is not bad, but the white fences are more American.
Never do because they're too stupid, and they seem like they're there to just sort of stop people from breaking in, especially those fences that have beware of the dog on the side. Now
Okay.
please, America or anyone watching this, don't take this as a green light to think you can go and burgle people's houses in Britain. They still have security measures and fences too. I'm underplaying it, but we don't have white picket fences. We also don't have these.
front yard mailboxes
The mailbox are different.
are very different, and they tend to be not in the house. This is true. They
Yes.
are outside. Yeah, big difference actually.
Allow me to clarify. Our houses do have mailboxes in the United Kingdom, except our mail doesn't go into a mailbox, it goes into a letterbox, and our mail's called the post. I hope that was clear. And those letterboxes are usually on the front door, right? So
Letterboxes here.
Are not that common.
Not that
Yeah.
common. I remember some houses having that, but not anymore, right?
Yes.
I think this is something.
We
that,
have a box close to the whole thing.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like this if we think about, because they don't put holes in front of the house. I guess that's the difference.
or postman, that's Letterman is a chat show host. Postman, post women, post people, right? They have to go right up to the door and become intimate with your house. Not so in the United States, or at least not always. You will have those kind of houses where just in front of their garden or yard, they'll have a mailbox that's sticking on kind of a pole.
To me, this being in front of the yard is not shocking. To me, what is more, what I find it different is the shape of the mailbox.
They'll have a mailbox.
This is super American.
Yeah.
They tend to be red in the movies, right?
Yeah.
Not black, but they are beautiful.
That's sticking on kind of a pole, and there's just this tube, I suppose, a metal tube into which you put things, and then people have to go out and get it. I suppose it does promote exercise, which is needed in these quarantine days. We just don't want to come into contact with the post people or mail people. It doesn't matter what you call them; they're the same entity. Well, the different people. You get the point, basically. Don't touch the post people. And if you do, wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap, making sure not to get your water from one of these.
Okay. Cylindrical fire hydrant.
I don't know what is this.
No, it's the thing. If there is a fire, they pump out water out of there. You will see what it is.
I'll tell you a story. When I was 19 years old, I was a big gamer. I was well into video games, and one of the video games that I played was a little game called Die Hard with a Vengeance. And you're just swanning around New York City, I think, probably, and you can crash your car into just stuff, right? And one of those stuffs was a fire hydrant, a very American-looking fire hydrant that looks like this.
Yes. We see
like
in
a
the
fireman.
movie dog pee on.
Oh yeah,
on
yeah.
this.
But we have fire hydrants here. They are ugly. The ones we have. To be fair, they are really ugly. But the dogs also pee on those, Sarah. So this is not an American thing only.
Stuff, right? And one of those stuffs was a fire hydrant, a very American-looking fire hydrant that looks like this.
Did you ever realize this looks exactly like a fireman?
Yes, the head.
They're more or less cylindrical, speaking in a pitch that only dogs recognise, and I only described them as that to differentiate them from fire hydrants in Britain. Fire hydrants in Britain are nowhere near as sexy, and believe me, I didn't think I'd wake up today and say that either. They're just these brutalist-looking square things with an H on them, and no, they're
They
not.
are hide.
What? But I never saw this. The ones we have here is not like this. We have fire hydrants that also come out. They are more round, I would say.
Yes.
Okay, it's different, I guess, in the UK.
For landing miniature helicopter, nor do they signify a hospital. I actually don't know what they do. If a fire breaks out in the middle of the road, when does that ever happen? I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know how to operate these things, right? Who does? The experts. Whereas American fire hydrants are absolutely gorgeous. They kind of look like elongated
Exactly,
fireman
yeah.
helmets. Was that on purpose
helmet.
again for the benefit of the dogs? It can't have been, and I'm absolutely certain I wouldn't have made the correlation had I not been stuck in here for 8 days. I'm going mad, you know. How does the outside world look right now? Do people still have wind chimes? Do they still, do they still raise these?
Give me... of course!
The American flag, and I suppose there's a very good reason as to why I didn't encounter this until I moved to America, and it's because it's America's flag, so that makes total sense.
You know what? I don't know if it's because I've been reacting to America every day,
Yeah.
and maybe I have some bias, but the American flag is actually beautiful.
Yes. I love my country, but
The design was amazing on the
design,
American
yeah.
flag.
Right off the bat. I think in Britain, pound for pound, we probably, or at least when I lived there, didn't fly the flag, the British flag, as much as America tends to fly its flag. It's very culturally ingrained to do that, isn't it? My in-laws do it. Everybody does it. Even educated fleas do it. That would be impossible. They don't have the strength to lift.
You know what's funny? We have, let's say, 10 viewers watching right now. From those 10, I bet at least 5, maybe more. Ever, no, but it's not 10 out of 10. But at least, let's say, maybe 7 have a flag in their room.
right.
Well, we have an American flag here, so we are also...
When you build a house, you have to finish with the flag in the front.
No.
No?
I think that's a stereotype. I think
okay.
the flag on the front or on the yard, it depends. Some Americans don't do that, but they are pretty patriotic. Oh, wait, maybe they put the flag? I mean, they say we in America we'll see flags everywhere, but I never know if that's a stereotype or not. No, okay, let me explain because this is very confusing. I believe
But
there is flags.
They put a flag.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think we go to an American suburb and we'll see flags all around?
Yes. Yes.
My friends, what do you guys think? I don't know. In Texas, maybe, but maybe we'll be disappointed.
I don't know.
I would love to see American flags in America.
Up fabric. But they're bloody smart, hence being educated. I don't know how I got sidetracked there. But yes, the US flag is absolutely everywhere. Again, this is not just something you'll see
Okay, I guess he's everywhere.
in films. And I think there's an understanding that Americans are deeply patriotic. How do you pronounce it? Let me know in the comments below. And it's not just outside of people's houses that you'll see these flags. You'll see them on the back of trucks. You'll see them hanging on sort of company
Okay.
buildings. Don't know why I pronounced it like that. And just sort of everywhere. I mean, it really is everywhere.
Wait, flying on the back of a truck? I don't even think that's legal here to fly
Yeah, I don't know yet.
on the truck.
Sometimes you'll see absolutely huge American flags, and you can usually see them for about 5 miles away. That way, at least you know what country you're in. And so that's it. 7 outdoor objects I only encountered after moving to America. I just wanted to list those to remind us of what we're missing. I mean, admittedly, we're missing quite a bit more than those.
This was
Don't forget to follow me on
recorded
Twitter
COVID
at
time.
Lost in the Pond US if you want more weird information like this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that my videos...
My friends, show him all the love. Follow us also on social media. Links below. Sarah, great video, right?
Yes. I love to watch. Yeah.
I really, from those 7 objects, I wonder if since we are coming to America so soon, do you think we will see all of those things?
All of them
Okay, let's start with water towers.
in Texas, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Billboards, 100%. Yellow school buses. In San Antonio.
Yeah.
In New York, maybe not,
not, yeah.
but San Antonio.
Yes.
White pocket fences. That one I don't know.
Maybe in Texas. I don't know.
I don't know if Texan people like this. Mailboxes, of course.
Of course.
Fire hydrants. No, of course.
Of course.
No, of course.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. The American flag, yeah. Okay.
Everywhere.
Okay, I think there is a good chance we see all of them.
Yes.
Sarah, thank you so much for reacting to this with me. Say goodbye to our friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye, my friends.